Hello, today we're going to be making beef and eggplant parmesan. Now the reason I'm adding the beef is because my husband feels like he has to have meat in every meal. Okay, what I've got here in this bowl, I've got 3 eggs, I've got about a 1/4 cup of milk, I've added some salt, pepper, and onion powder, and I'm going to go ahead and beat the eggs. Okay, what I had to do to the eggplant was I peeled it and I sliced it and I soaked it in salt water for about an hour. We want to get that bitter taste out, then I drained it. Okay, what I've got here is about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I've got 2 cups of Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese and stir it up, mix it up. Because what we're going to do is we're going to dip our eggplants in the egg and then in the breadcrumbs, and then we're going to fry our eggplant so that we can layer our Parmesan. Get this where I can work with it here. And my eggplant we grew got pretty big, so we've got a lot of eggplant here. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the egg. And the reason I season the egg because I want it to stick to the eggplant to give it a little bit of seasoning for the salt. I know the breadcrumbs are seasoning, but I still feel it probably needs some salt. Go ahead and put it on our plate. Do it again. Okay, I'm frying our eggplant in a cast iron skillet. I'm using vegetable oil. I've got the heat set on medium high, and we're going to cook all this eggplant up because we need it for layering. Okay, we've got our eggplant all fried up. Now we're going to start making our sauce. I've got the hamburger meat in here, and I've already added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Now what I've got here is, we grew the green pepper, so it's kind of a small one, but I've got a small green pepper, and I've got a small onion, and I've got 4 cloves of garlic. And so we're going to go ahead and saute this all together, and then we're going to drain our meat. Okay, we've got our meat and vegetables all browned up, and now I'm going to go ahead and you can add your 2 jars of your favorite sauce. This is some that I had canned from tomatoes that we had this year. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. And a little stir here, and I've got it on medium-low heat now. And what I want to go ahead and add to this is I've got about 1/2 cup of burgundy wine. So I like the flavor of the burgundy. And I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar. Because I like my sauce just a bit sweet, a little bit. That's not going to make it all that sweet. Stir it up. And we're going to let this simmer together for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to put our eggplant parmesan together. Okay, our sauce is cooked enough, and so what I'm going to do now is I've got some ricotta cheese, and I know some people call it ricotta. My family's always called it ricotta. That's the Spanish version. My mother's half Spanish. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put about 1/2 of this in the bowl. And I've got 1 beaten egg here, And I'm going to mix this all together. I'm going to get it to all creamy. Okay, we've got our cheese and egg all blended together till it's creamy. Okay, now we're going to start putting it together. And I'm just going to make a small one. And I know I've got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to make another pan and freeze it for later. So we're going to go ahead and put a little sauce at the bottom of our pan, like that. I'm going to take our eggplant. I'm going to layer it on the bottom. I know this is a big eggplant. Now, I'm going to take our ricotta. Okay, we're going to take our ricotta and we're going to spread it all over the top of our eggplant. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit more sauce. And cover our cheese up. I'm going to take some mozzarella and I'm going to sprinkle that on there. Add a little bit of Parmesan. And maybe I can get one more layer here of our eggplant in this pan here. Add the rest of our cheese here. Add some more sauce to it. Put a little more Parmesan on there. I'm going to have to put another pan under here. I'm going to bake it because it might overflow on me here. And our mozzarella. And I'm going to add some little slices of provolone. I like the provolone cheese also on here. Just going to do that. And I'm definitely going to need a pan under here. But we're going to have a mess in our oven. Okay, I've got it in our pan. We're going to bake this until it's nice and bubbly. And I'll keep a time on it to see how long it's going to take. I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. Our beef and eggplant Parmesan is done. It took a half an hour. And we got lucky, it didn't boil over, so that was good. But I wanted to make sure because I don't want to clean up the mess in the oven. And I'm going to let it cool down for a minute before I taste it because that is hot. Okay, our eggplant Parmesan is cooled down enough. So I'm going to have and serve it with a salad made with butter, lettuce and garlic toast, iced tea. I'm going to go ahead and try a bite of this. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Thank you, and come again.